Shakespeare, a world-class poet. So kick back and relax yourself, baby. Let me pour you a glass of Moet. Darkness will be your blessing as I bring you extreme delight. But first, you must allow me, Shakespeare, to turn off the lights. Click.
Before you turn off the lights, let's get one thing understood. If you want to make love to me, you got to do it good. 'Cause I'm a hell of a woman, and for me it takes a hell of a man. So don't you dare turn on the lights, unless this you understand. Don't turn off the lights, unless you will let me ride. You hear what I'm saying? 'Cause boy, I'm not playing. Don't turn off the light unless you make no stay.
And of course, I'm DJ the mixologist of the crew. And I would just love to mix bodies with you. Your lips, I would kiss. Mwah. Your body, I would hold tight. But only if you allow me, check this out, to turn off the lights.
Before you turn off the lights, let's get one thing understood. If you want to make love to me, you've got to do it good. 'Cause I'm a hell of a woman, and for me it takes a hell of a man. So don't you dare turn on the lights, unless this you understand.
Like a male exotic dancer for you I dance, with nothing but a G-string on my hip. Your kiss and touch I'd slowly collect, for they would be my tip. As parts of your body I'd slowly kiss, and others I'd gently bite. But first you must allow me, Lonzo, to turn off all the lights.
Question, first of all, is the late, great Gil Clancy used to say, your confidence grows 25% when you put on that belt. What about when someone takes it off you? Not once, but twice. Where is Sergey Kovalev's confidence, Tim?
Well, let me put it this way. Kovalev knows that if he loses this fight, this could be very well the end for him. So I'm actually picking him in the upset. In the upset. I'm going against all my colleagues here. In the upset. I think getting a new trainer, finally finding out, you know, new ways, going back to the basics, you know, because I know Buddy McGirt very well. I had him in my training camp before I decided to go with Teddy Atlas. And getting back there and, you know, really getting back just to the basics. Just to the basics. Jab, jab, right. And I also heard that he also ate twice today. So he's rehydrated. He ate twice.
I forgot all about that Showbox card. Yeah, I'm going to watch it.
He knows that he can't lose. I believe Sergey.
Thanks for reminding me. I just looked, and my motherfucking DVR is not recording nothing. It should be, the Showbox card should be on right. Okay, let's finish this up because thanks for reminding me about that motherfucking Showbox. Damn. All right, let's get through this first. All right, let's get through this first, and then we'll start.
Kovalev is going to win this fight tomorrow night.
I ate twice today.
I did too.
Andre Ward, how about that? How about Timmy Bradley calling for the upset tomorrow night? What do you think about that?
I mean, listen, it can happen, and I said this earlier, that this is boxing. There's no guarantees in this sport. I think that Kovalev can win, but I just don't think he will, and I've said that in the whole build-up to this fight. I just think Alvarez was unafraid the first time around. Now you've given him even more momentum. He believes even stronger than he did the first time that he can not only beat you or knock you out. And when we talked to him just a few minutes ago or a few hours ago at the fighter meeting, he said it's going to be him or me. This fight is not going to end in a decision. So that's a guy that is ready to kill or be killed, and he's going to be a very, very difficult man to deal with tomorrow night.
When Tim Bradley talks about someone's level of determination, I listen. I haven't seen in Kovalev changes that make me confident that he can somehow he'll have the confidence back in this fight. But Tim Bradley is a guy who built a career on determination, and real recognize real, as they say. Kovalev, meanwhile, comes in at 174. I find that interesting. He's talking about the last several fights he was overtrained. When you see a light heavyweight come in a pound under the limit, and when we asked him why he was overtrained, he kind of admitted, I didn't have enough confidence in myself. I thought I had to constantly do more. That's an early sign that maybe he continues to think he has to train a little bit, overtrain toward the end of camp.
Despite telling us that Buddy McGirt would at times tell him to get out of camp, right? Get out of the gym. You've trained enough. We'll see what that looks like tomorrow night. By the way, Alvarez's trainer, Mark Ramsey, told us, I believe Kovalev is a dangerous fighter for 4 to 5 rounds. Beyond that, it's over. Things get started tomorrow night, 10 Eastern on ESPN with the IBF Lightweight World Title Showdown between Richard Comey and Isa Shiniev. And then the WBO Featherweight World Title bout between Oscar Valdez, his return to the ring after nearly a year layoff, against Carmine Tomasone. And then switch on over to ESPN Plus. Sign up now. You'll get to see one of the rising stars in the sport. He's a knockout artist, the electrifying Teofimo Lopez, going up against Diego Magdaleno in a 10-round lightweight showdown. And then our main event, the WBO Light Heavyweight World Championship belt, the second installment of Eleider Alvarez and Sergey Kovalev. Once again, join us tomorrow night on ESPN and ESPN Plus. Coverage gets underway 10 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. Coming up next, it's Around the Horn here on ESPN2 for our entire Top Rank Boxing on ESPN crew. I'm Kevin Connors. Thanks for joining us.
That was that's a solid card. I'm loving that card. So of course, you know what we got to talk about, right? So I think I've told you guys that I'm going into crime news. I'm going to start doing crime videos and shit. No bullshit. No bullshit. We already did one on some old shit, the Franklin scandal. We already did one. So this right here is right up my alley. Okay, I tell you what, this is where we should start. And let's play CSI. Let's play Court of Public Opinion, right? Let's play Court of Public Opinion. We're going to go through this, the information that's available to us. And we're going to talk about if he did that shit or not, or if you think he did it. Now, we're not judges. But from the way it's sent, damn, Hassan, you didn't even let me read it. Damn, y'all already. Damn. Damn. Court of Public Opinion is a motherfucker. All right. Let's go full screen and read it. Also, just to let you know, we have her Instagram, we have her Twitter, and listen. She liked one of my, listen, I think she watched the video, the last video I did. So, let's talk about it. This came out on TMZ 2 days ago. They released it just after midnight. You know, this was all planned to release it like during the fight week. Like they actually helped him a little bit get more publicity because in my opinion, if this is true, then Kovalev works for her. I don't think that she's going to want jail time. She's going to want him to keep fighting so she can get that bread. You think Kovalev got $8 million? Hell no. Yeah, I got my Instagram back. Yo, shut up. Shut up. Damn. He guilty? Damn. All right, well, let me read it. Sergey Kovalev, accuser sues for $8 million. You beat me and my dog. Oh. Let me zoom in for you guys. Let me zoom in. All right, let's do a little reading rainbow. Here, you know what? You know what? Hold up. All right, y'all ready? So we're going to read all this shit and we're going to dissect it. Then we're going to go look at her Instagram. And we're going to go look at her Twitter and we're going to look at her post for what was going on that day. You know, like the day she said it happened. So hold up. All right, this is for you guys. This is for you. This is for the old heads in the old heads in the chat. Hold up, where's it at? All right, here we go. All right. You ready?
Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can go anywhere, friends to know and ways to grow, a reading rainbow. I can be anything. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. A reading rainbow.
All right, here we go. 7:28 a.m. Pacific. The accuser's attorney tells us his client is suing for $8 million. The woman who claims she was attacked by boxing superstar, he's a superstar, y'all. The woman who claims she was attacked by boxing superstar Sergey Kovalev has now filed a lawsuit against the Russian, claiming the 35-year-old also brutalized her dog. God damn it, Kovalev. Oh, shit ain't true, man. Not the damn dog, man. It's all in the court docs obtained by TMZ Sports. Jamie Frontz, who has identified herself publicly, claims she met Sergey at the grand opening of a boxing gym in Big Bear, California back in June. Anybody hear about this? Is it a new boxing gym in Big Bear? We got to go deeper. We got to go deeper. By the way, this is her. This is her Instagrams. This is her Instagrams. Model, blogger, influence, horses, pigs, boxers. Ooh. I think she put this there. She fucking with him. You think she put... That's her Instagrams. Look, that's her. That's the dog. Poor dog. I hope it ain't true, Kovalev. Oh, we're gonna get back to reading it. This her. Oh no, we're gonna talk about it. Amadeus Gapsky. We're gonna talk about it. Wait, you let me finish, man. Don't let me finish it. Let me finish reading this shit first before y'all start. All right, you know what? Let me just go back and read it. All right. It's all in the court docs obtained by TMZ Sports. Jamie Frontz, who has identified herself publicly, claims that she met Sergey at the grand opening of a boxing gym in Big Bear, California, back in June. Frontz, a model and actress, claims Sergey and a friend followed her home from the party, and Kovalev aggressively tried to have sex with her. At one point, Kovalev pinned Jamie to the couch, allegedly. It doesn't say that, but I'm adding that in there. At one point, Kovalev pinned Jamie to the couch, allegedly, leaning over her with his hands on either side of her shoulders, such that she could not move away. That's how lawyers talk. This is a quote. That's exactly how they talk. Motherfucker, just say he put his hands on her shoulders and pinned her down. She couldn't move, such that she could not move away. You motherfucking lawyers, man. Jamie claims her dog sensed the danger and tried to intervene. You know how dogs like to protect their master and shit? Jamie claims her dog sensed the danger and tried to intervene, but Kovalev shoved the dog and then kicked the dog in the chest. Oh, man, Cove. I hope this shit ain't true, man. Well, anyway, let's get back to it. Jamie, well, this is not funny. This is not funny. Okay. While tending to her dog, Jamie claims Kovalev turned to her and punched her with full force directly in the face, one time with a closed fist. Why she not dead? She got a better chin than B-Hop? She ate one clean and she's still alive or not comatose? Maybe he did a flick jab. You know, maybe he was like trying to do a range finder. I mean, I can't. That's the part right there. You know, it's like if a judge believes that, then a judge is a casual ass. He worse than a casual to think that she wouldn't be. Hell yeah, what kind of chin she got? No, but here is the thing. Here is the thing. Let's finish first before we start talking about damage and Instagram posts and all that shit. Okay, so I'm gonna read this part again, and we're gonna how much more we got left. Oh, it's not that long. We're gonna just finish it out. Okay. So at one point, Kovalev pinned Jamie to the couch, leaning over her with his hands on either side of her shoulders, such that she could not move away. Jamie claims her dog sensed the danger and tried to intervene, but Kovalev shoved the dog away and then kicked it in the damn chest. This poor fella right here, allegedly. I posted this. I screenshotted and posted this on my Instagram, on my Twitter, the alleged victim, and she liked the post. I was like, ooh. I was a little bit involved in that Roy Jones shit with his side piece. Oh, don't get me started. With Stalo, don't get me started. She, man, I learned some things about Poro. Listen, I can't. Don't you know? I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Don't you listen? She probably gonna be mad at me, but I got a girl now, so I could have smashed Roy Jones' side piece. Stay low. I think. I don't know. I can't talk about it. All right. Anyway, that chick that put his dick pics out there. Oh man, let me tell you the shit that I can't. But anyway, moving on. While tending to her dog, I guess she was like, "Oh my God, my dog! Why'd you kick my dog in the chest? Oh Lord!" You know, while tending to her dog, Jamie claims Kovalev turned to her and punched her with full force directly. Should we go back and watch a clip? Of Kovalev knocking somebody the fuck out? Just to remind us that, you know, no disrespect, and we're not saying this like, see, that's the part right there. Now, here's where things get crazy for me. It's like in her suit, Jamie claims Sergey fled the scene, so she called the cops. Did she call the cops after she woke up? TMZ broke the story. Cops tracked down Kovalev and arrested him. He's been charged with felony assault and faces up to 4 years in prison. Kovalev has pleaded not guilty. In her suit, Jamie claims she went to the emergency room where she was treated for a broken nose. She was treated for a broken nose, head injuries, and a concussion. She also suffered severe back and neck injuries. The next morning, right? So obviously we do not have all of the details. You dig me? So it's like if all this shit, you got at the hospital the next morning, I'm confused. Maybe TMZ didn't have all the details and everything, but let's get through it. The next morning, Jamie claims she saw Kovalev crawl out of the bushes near her cabin and yell her name, Jamie. You know his voice, Jamie. So she called 911 and later got a restraining order against him. So I'm guessing that he got booked that night and then bailed out, and she out the hospital, and she get home, and as soon as he, because it's saying that he got arrested twice, right? Now, from what we're reading, right? Okay. So after it's saying that, you know, he allegedly beat her up right here, right? In her suit, Jamie said, you know, Sergey fled the scene. This is mean from the crib. So she called the cops. The cops tracked Kovalev down and arrested him. He's been charged with felony assault, faces up to 4 years. In her suit, Jamie claims she went to the emergency room where she was treated for a broken nose, head injuries, and a concussion. She also suffered a severe back and neck injuries. The next morning, Jamie claims she saw Kovalev crawl out of the bushes near her cabin, and he yelled her name, so she called 911 and later got a restraining order against him. So I'm wondering right here with this part, did she go to the hospital and not call the cops directly? Did she go to, okay, I'm thinking, did she go to the hospital, right? And get out the hospital and then seeing Kovalev and was like, oh no, you beat me up and now you back? I'm calling the cops and I'm getting a restraining order. Or was he arrested twice? Did he get booked that night, bail out, and then go try to talk to her? I'm guessing to try to give her some bread. I got the Showbox card on in the background. It's on my DVR. So, so moving on. Jamie is suing for more than $3 million in damages. We reached out to Kovalev for comments. So far, no word back. Sergey is due back in court in March to face criminal charge. He is also set to fight Eleider Alvarez this Saturday in a rematch of an August bout that he shockingly lost. So how does it sound to you, court of public opinion? I want to hear the voice of the people. Your opinion matters. I'm going to scroll up. I wasn't reading none of the comments. Let me scroll up. Because if there's pictures, for example, this is what happened on June the 9th. Let's look at it from all sides. You know, this is no disrespect to her if she's watching. We got to look at it from all sides. We got to look at it from all sides. What if she was like, what if she got her ass whipped, right? No disrespect. What if she got her ass whipped and she was like, she was licking her wounds and shit like, oh my God, I'm fucked up. I got him. He's a fucking boxer. I'm going to get all his bread. I'm going to get you. I own you, nigga. I own you. Or there's photos. If that's, listen, a lawyer wouldn't. Kovalev worked for her. Yeah, she probably woke up like, you know, like, oh shit. Like, probably saw the blood and shit. Oh, damn, I hope that shit's not true, but we can't, like, call her a liar because that's going to make us look motherfucking bad. You see what I'm saying? We can't call her a liar. So people were like, well, you know, nothing on her social media show. This is her right here. Whew. Nothing on her social media show like that she went through some shit. I went and scrolled all the way back. This is January. I went and scrolled all the way back. She was still riding horses and shit. But who knows? She probably didn't want people to see that shit. Like she got, if it's true, she probably thinking, well, I got beat up by a super fucking star boxer. She's like, oh shit. How you gonna pay it? Well, exactly. Remember, he got paid off a commission for the Andre Ward fight. That wasn't successful. 2 fights. That man probably didn't make, listen, on some real shit, you know, it's some, I've been hearing some crazy shit about, you know, like, you know, Kovalev not making no real bread. I don't know where she is. I mean, she don't seem like a stripper. She just seem like, you know, like, I mean, you know, she's, you know what I'm saying, model. Not necessarily a stripper, but close to it to me. I don't know. But she loved her damn dog. Like, and her horses. I've been on there researching, like, looking for shit. Like, cause hold on, wait, we going back to June. We're in July. So this is July. It supposedly happened on what did I read? What did I read June the 9th? Boxing gym in Big Bear, California. Let's just Google that first. It was back in June. It happened back in June. It just said it right there. Big Bear Total Fitness. Where's this new boxing gym? We don't have time to look for it right now, but I'm going to find it. So this is July. Now, I noticed something. I did notice something, though. Tell me if you see it, too. Tell me if you see it, too. You noticing something? What are you noticing? Let's go up to here first. What are you noticing? Tell me if you see it. Tell me if you see it. I'm scrolling down. Tell me if you see it. 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 This is a whole month, maybe 2. She's not showing her face. This is in June. It started in June. It started in June. It started in June. We don't know. This could have been an old one. Look, she on a horse. This is June 14th. Okay, no face right here. Look. Look. June 9th. But then she's all, look, but then you hit this spot right here. Right here. You hit this spot. Starting June 21st on up. Maybe, let's see. See, I can be on some detective shit. I can look, I can try to find the difference between the post and how much she posted June the 20th. So wait. Been a long couple of weeks and feeling very out of touch with life. When something traumatic happens, it's strange how your body and mind sort of go into protective mode. I've got a lot of questions, and I promise I will explain when I can. In the meantime, here's one. Oh, this is ugly as shit. We done went way too deep down the motherfucking rabbit hole. So look, now notice here, after she posts this, there's no pictures of her showing her face. There's no pictures of her showing her face. And then she posting shit like this. There's no pictures of her showing her face. I'm gonna dig in. I'm gonna dig in. I'm gonna screenshot these bitches and zoom in. Look, there's nothing of her face. I mean, you can't see her nose. You can't see her nose. Man. Yeah, she got a Twitter. It's right here. She got a YouTube channel and everything. Website. I posted something. I'm trying to find what I posted, and she liked it. So we got to move on from this because this is some dark ass shit. I don't want to talk about this no more, man. I don't want to talk about this no more. Listen. Oh, she damn right she going to be rooting for Kovalev. That's the gravy train. Oh, Kovalev.